Once your factory starts producing serious amounts of resources, manually moving items between machines becomes unbearable. The next logical step toward full automation is being able to transport items automatically between inventories. So resources can go through extra processing, crafting, smelting, or extraction without you having to touch every piece. Consider this tiny factory. We have a drill that extracts logs from the tree it is next to. The log is fed into a pipe that leads to a chest. It's worth mentioning that extraction happens thanks to a servo module on the pipe. The resources are actually extracted from the drill's internal inventory from the left side. Once the log reaches the chest, it is extracted by another servo and sent toward a burner. The burner consumes the log, creating energy for the network. The drill has another outlet for its resources on the southern side. These logs go to an assembler where they are converted into solar panels. Once a solar panel is crafted, it is sent toward a chest. I can then pick it up and place it in the world to generate even more energy. This simple system allows me to consume resources from the world, feed them to specialized machines, and as a result expand the network even further. In the last devlog, we looked at electrical networks and how UnionFind keeps connectivity fast and reliable. We're basically using the same approach here for pipes, so if you missed that devlog, it's worth checking out, because it pretty much uses the same idea. Unlike electrical cables that can run underneath machines, pipes connect directly to the sides, so north, east, south, or west faces of inventories. Every pipe and every node within inventory becomes part of the same UnionFind network. It's worth mentioning that pipes will not connect to machines that do not have inventories. Each side of the pipe can be configured separately. There are 4 configurable sides in total, and there is a UI window that allows you to configure them. Right now, those slots only support servos. Each servo pulls items from the adjacent inventory on that side. The more servos you place on a pipe, the faster items get pulled overall. The pipe UI is already built to support more module types in the future, but for now only servos are implemented. Machines themselves usually have directional inventories too. For example, a furnace might take fuel only from the left, accept raw materials from both north and south, and push finished products out the right. The pipe system respects those directions. Just like cables, pipes automatically choose the correct visual orientation based on their neighbors, either straight, corner, T-junction, or cross, updating instantly when connections change. When a servo tries to pull an item, the pipe first searches the entire network. Is there any connected inventory that has space and can accept this exact item type? If no valid destination can be found anywhere, the pull fails. Nothing leaves the source inventory. Only when a good destination exists do we create the pipe item and give it the shortest path. In this case, we have a chest full of stone, so we cannot fit any more wood in it. If we were to clear one of the slots, then the system would finally be able to route our logs to it. Moving straight from one path segment to the next would create sharp 90-degree corners that look robotic and ugly. Instead, I blend the incoming and outgoing directions over time using a simple curve formula. This makes items flow smoothly around corners. It's a small detail, but it makes the whole movement feel much more natural and satisfying. Pipes are fully bidirectional, which means that items can travel in opposite directions on the same segment at the same time. They simply pass through each other without colliding or blocking. When things break, items don't just disappear. When the destination gets removed or filled while the item is moving, the network detects the invalid next node and it searches for a new path. It reroutes if possible. If a pipe in the middle gets deleted, item reaches the broken spot and the same behavior is applied. The search for a new inventory begins. If, however, both ends of the network get cut off, means no valid destination remains, the item falls to the ground. So you always recover your resources one way or another. So that's the current state of piping. Automatic visual item transport that's forgiving when mistakes happen. Next time we will probably switch over to the dungeon side of the game where I'll talk about how they are generated. Thanks for watching.